Hello, Emma.
Hey, Bhante.
Is my sitting posture okay? Hello.
Perfect.
Yep, it's perfect.
Oh, it looks like Creek has a new avatar. Oh,
Yes. Yeah, apparently my last one wasn't very compatible for other users, and so
okay.
this will be a temporary one for now.
Okay.
Yeah, Bhante is on the Quest 2 headset. So anyone that doesn't have Quest compatible avatars appears like a colored robot to Bhante.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, now
And
I'm a
to me.
different colored robot.
Oh, we can see you.
So.
All right, so I think you can go ahead and start, Bhante, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So we have the group. I hope actually we have a clock behind, maybe on top of the Buddha statue like there. Instead,
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could get that added. I'll talk to Carl.
Okay. Is it?
Bhante,
Yeah.
if you need the time at any time, you can push the little button with your right thumb, the Oculus button, and a clock will
Yes.
appear for you.
Okay. Yeah. It's 8:04. Okay. 8:09 time. I think it's a 9:04 for the Eastern time. So let's begin. So today we start. I would like to check with any of you. Do we have anybody new today? I mean,
Me.
somebody who didn't come last time. Okay.
Is this my first time?
It's my
Welcome.
first time. Sorry,
Welcome to
I'll be quiet.
meditation. Yes.
Thank you.
So, have you practiced? I'm sure, yeah, all of you have practiced meditation before, but I'm sure most of you have been practicing various type of meditations. But before we begin our sitting practice, I would like to check with you. Is there any question to begin with, or should we go for the sitting meditation first? And
Will you be guiding
yes.
the meditation if someone's quite new? Will it still be accessible?
Sorry, Ninja, what did you ask me?
Will you be guiding the meditation? So if someone's quite new, will they still be able to follow?
Yeah, actually, I will give a little instruction at the beginning for breathing meditation. And I thought maybe first few weeks we can do breathing meditation. Then maybe after 4 or 5 weeks we can go with metta meditation with more guidance. And then by combining those two techniques, and then probably first few weeks we can go with some questions, but if you need any other teaching topics, we can just focus on those topics thereafter. So I would really like all of you to think with meditation practice, especially with Buddhist teachings, we have a lot of freedom. I do not want you to give up that freedom at all. Open thinking is most important tool for meditation and this practice. Always questioning yourself, observing, and learning from your own experience, then sharing it. So therefore, I would invite you bring any question. There's no really bad question at all, and also there's no really a question that which is not important. Maybe for some of you that question can be simple, but it would be really beneficial for someone else. Therefore, let's keep this as a very open meditation, and we can discuss anything we want related to mindfulness, meditation, or observations, self-reflections. I think we can start, but before we begin, let me mention few things about meditation practice. It is very much helpful to sit with the straightened back and also sit on the cushion. I assume most of you are young. Then of course you don't have still the lot of health challenges which you can sit on the floor. But even if you have some health challenges, still try to do your best with by keeping back straight. Because posture is important. The reason is it will help us to let go our body. And remember, as a meditator, we are not after the comfort. Also, we are not against the comfort. We are an observer. As a meditator, we are practicing to not to be a reactor. We would respond, but by knowing what is happening to me, and by knowing why am I responding. So those are the basic principles or basic disciplines we need to have a good result from meditation. Okay, I think we can begin. So I would say today we may be doing about 30 minutes, then afterward we can go with the discussions. And so then if you feel like do you want to do it again, we can do it later. So okay, sit with the straight back. Just drop your shoulders, let your body relax. Your legs, upper part of the body, your shoulders, your head. Allow your entire body to be relaxed. Now focus your mind on the middle of the forehead. Think strongly. I am grateful of my body and my mind for letting me do this practice. I am grateful of these great minds who has created this opportunity for us to meet. By respecting myself, respecting others, who has made the effort. I will do my best to do this practice in next half an hour. By knowing I am not a reactor. I am an observer. Feel your breath. Feel how air blows in and blows out. Notice a place to observe your breath. It can be your upper lip or tip of the nose, inside the nose, your chest, or your stomach. Select a place, then keep your attention there. Allow your body to breathe naturally. Observe your present breath. Watch this breath. Do not involve yourself with thoughts. Notice it. Gently and mindfully. Bring your attention back onto present breath. Observe this breath. When your mind wanders, notice it. Gently and mindfully. Bring your attention back onto present breath. Sensations, sounds, pictures, even thoughts Those are not yours and not you. Arising and passing away. Just like this breath. Observe present breath. Remember, you are not a reactor. You are an observer. Observe your present breath. let us cultivate these intentions in our heart. May all living beings be well, be happy, be skillful, and be peaceful. May all living beings be well, be happy, be skillful, and be peaceful. Let us cultivate these intentions freely in our heart. May all living beings be well, happy, skillful, peaceful. Take a deep breath. Let your body relax. Open your mind. How's your meditation?
It was good.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like the chakra on my part up here just got bigger. That's weird.
Sorry, I can't hear you well. Maybe speak a little louder.
I feel like my chakra right here just got bigger. That was weird. Or something happened to it. I felt something.
Um, can somebody tell me, is there any way I can make this louder in my headset? Or no?
With your right thumb, touch the headset, and you'll feel a volume at the bottom. And then if you push the right button, you can push it louder.
Yeah, on the bottom of the headset, towards the right side, there's like a button that has two sides to it.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
Thank you. Yes, that is really better. Thank you so much. So now, can you ask a question again?
I think I felt something in my chakra when that happened. Like something like when that happened. Like I can't explain it, but I felt
Okay,
something.
yeah. So, yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing experience. But this is something we have to understand. Like, let me tell you, recent comment from somebody I heard. One of the Asian woman, and after meditation, she came to me and she said, Bhante, I had a wonderful meditation today. And what happened, I saw Buddha in my meditation. And also I have heard at many times that exactly as how you mentioned, your body chakras are awake. So what is happening when we are having a quiet mind? When we are having quiet mind, our body is responding to that quiet mind. So then you would experience such a thing. But as a meditator, don't pay attention to it. Let your body deal with those things. But there's a good thing anyway, because that openings are happening. But also it can lead into as a disturbance for our meditation practice, because when our mind engages with such a thing, you cannot maintain further because you're just stuck there. That is the reason Buddha mentioned is in Pali language that as arambana. That's the word, Pali term arambana. Means disturbance for continuous practice. But these are come as a good form. It's a good way of good as a good experience. That's why meditators get stuck with that. So think about somebody who's traditionally raised as a Buddhist and happen to see the Buddha is appeared front of you. Then you would say, oh, it's this wonderful meditation. But yeah, as a meditator, we have to know that situation. So this can happen. When this happens, notice it. Go back to your meditation. Yeah, but your body is tough, especially something we like, because we like to see these chakras awakening in our body. But this is exactly the opposite of pain. We don't like pain. We like good result, something good. Thank you for bringing that up.
No problem.
I have a question regarding the last four qualities we are holding in our hearts. What does it mean when we wish that other people become skillful?
So were you talking about at the end of the meditation, that metta practice I suggested, be well, be happy, be skillful, and be peaceful, right? So then now your question is about skillful, right? So thank you for bringing that question. Actually, I was even thinking of talking about that sometime. Let me briefly mention about first one and second one. First one is be well. We all know this wellness come from two different ways: body and mind, physical and mental wellness. Even sometimes physical wellness we can handle. We can get easy support from a doctor and everybody understand. But even sometimes the mental wellness, we can't, even we don't know. Therefore, for have a peaceful mind, we would like to have a healthy wellness with us. So that is not only what I want for myself, I want others to be well around me. Just think about if your family member happen to be sick, that will not make you happy. Then maybe entire family is trying to find a solution for that. Then mental unwellness is there too, which means when somebody is really struggling with this mental challenge, even just think about going a little further. When you are angry, your mind becomes sick. But we don't call it. We can't think well. When you are anxious, you cannot think well. You don't have peaceful mind anymore. So therefore, when we establish such a mindfulness, we are pushing us to have this wellness. Be well. Number 2, happiness. Of course, we all are doing things to be happy. Bring happiness to our life. Bring happiness to our loved ones' life. We are trying to avoid unhappiness. That also help us to have healthy mind. So third one is skillfulness. Now, skillfulness, and commonly we use this term to describe about our education or some other skills that we have to support our life. But no, skillfulness for meditator is very different. For wise person, a skillful person means we have the situations are happening around us to make us angry. Situations as happening around us make us sad, unhappy, unsatisfaction, and all of those. But skillfulness person will not let themselves loose for that anger or frustration or anxiety. Skillful person mean even though situation is there, you will still maintain your peacefulness as it is. Just think about when you go to a therapist manage to listen to you well, manage to not to engage personally. Then as a person who does not engage personally would be able to give a good guidance. So that's a professional skillfulness for someone. But for meditator, a skillful person means still you are maintaining your qualities without losing yourself. So when we establish mindfulness, as a mindful person, we recognize the value of those qualities. Not only for us, then we wish may my family or my noble friends and others be skillful. If I bring another example to describe this little further, about you have a coworker that who get angry all the time, who become angry all the time. Do you think that coworker is a skillful person? No. Do you want to hang around with that person? Still, no, you don't. Because that it's not peaceful to be around with such a person. So then, unskillful people push others away from them, become less favorite by others. They will not become friends of others. So that's why the skillfulness is a great, one of the great quality meditator has to cultivate within. So last one is peacefulness. That's the word I think all of us know very well. But here, as in the meditation, we are highly thinking of making ourselves peaceful. And as a peaceful one, you are encouraging others to be peaceful. And thinking further, think about when we think of emotions, those emotions are contagious. Anger is contagious. Like if someone come to this community and exposing anger, I'm sure eventually everybody will feel it, will feel the anger. Because those are contagious. Now as a meditators, what do? We are sharing love, compassion, and those qualities, because those are contagious too. That's why we can share it. When we have somebody well settled, calm, by presence of that person, everybody else will become calm. But if that person is weak, then maybe that calmness is not strong enough to make others calm. If your love and compassion happen to be weak, maybe you can't convince others to have the same quality. So that's why we cultivate those qualities within with us. Hope I answered that question.
Do dreams mean anything in Buddha?
Can you speak up a little bit? I think your microphone was cutting out a bit, at least for me.
I hear an echo right now, so I just need to say something.
I don't hear an echo.
I didn't hear it.
I think he said that he hears an echo or something.
Yeah, I also do not.
What did you say? Did you say you heal
I think
somebody?
maybe some audio issues and they were hearing an echo. Did you have a question as well? I didn't hear it originally.
Do dreams mean anything, Buddha?
Do dreams mean anything in Buddhism?
Well, it's again, it's kind of big question. Maybe there are a few things we can talk briefly about dreams. dreams are the thoughts we have while we are sleeping. We have another term we call daydreaming. What's the meaning of daydreaming? Then in daytime you are thinking something, but you are living in that thought, those thoughts. That's why we call it I'm daydreaming or somebody else daydreaming. But the interesting thing is, while you are dreaming, you believe that's as a real. I would say dreams are just like a virtual reality, because now for us this is the reality. I see all of you here. This is the reality. Same thing happening while you are sleeping. Even you feel, you hear, all of things are happening, then we are responding. But interesting thing is, you have to wake up to recognize that you were dreaming. Even sometimes there are occasionally you might have dreams, but you know you are dreaming, still you are going with the dream. But those are very rare. While you are dreaming, you believe it's happening. According to the Dhamma, Buddha has mentioned few times, we all are dreaming, and because he called himself as awakened one. And as an awakened one, he awakened from the dream that everybody is living in. But the simple question is, what you are asking, are we believe in the dreams? Or is there any meaning inside the dreams? There's a interesting stories in Buddha's life also around dreams. Like when, I don't know how many of you have heard, when Buddha's mother was pregnant, conceived with him, she had a dream. The dream was a white elephant walk around her bed 3 times, then got into her womb with a lotus flower holding with a white elephant trunk. So then when she mentioned that dream to husband, King asked the counselors. Then counselors said, well, that means maybe you are pregnant with a son. So there was a studies in historical studies talk about how your mind and how your body respond with the dreams. So, but I think we have to really think this in kind of realistic way. Well, those are thoughts. Those are the thoughts happening to us while we are sleeping.
So basically, dreams could sometimes give us insight into things in our mind, and because our minds and bodies are related, sometimes insight into our body, or?
Well, Emma, there are 5 types of dreams we can categorize easily. So one type of dreams, it's responding to our body, and as an example, maybe you all have remember this. As a child, if you happen to have a day that you wet your bed, I'm sure in the dream you were seeing you are peeing somewhere. Or if you kick somebody, then you are really moving your leg. or if you have somebody, or if you know somebody who has sleepwalk, speak to that person. That person will say, I was having a walk with my friend or something, because our body is responding to our dreams. That's one type of dreams. Second type of dreams are about your thoughts that you are thinking at daytime, or you might have a dream that you are going. Just think about, you have some kind of excitement, or you have a job interview tomorrow, or you are going somewhere with somebody. Then you might have the dreams related to that situation. Most of the time you are having, if you are worried about that, you would have dreams like you forgot that, and you forget your wallet, or something like that. That kind of dreams related to your excitements. And number 3, there are some dreams you would have due to the weather. Weather means cold situation or warm situations. Like if you have cold environment or cold surrounding, your body might use dream to warm your body up. So then you might have a dream that you will wake up with a sweat. That kind of dreams you will have. And also those dreams are sometimes there's no meaning behind it. You just see very similar dreams again and again. Right. Then fourth type of dreams related to your past experience. Some strong past experiences. Just similar to post-traumatic situations. That kind of dreams would be there. Then number 5 type of dreams, it is rare, but there are 2 sides of the number 5th type of dreams. One side of the 5th that category is about. Let me bring you an example. You are trying to solve a math solution, or maybe you are trying to come up with a code. Then you go to sleep by thinking, then middle of the night you wake up with the solution, or you solve it while you are sleeping in your dream. That is one type of dreams in that 5th category. The other side of dreams is about some communications. As an example, my mother, whenever I am sick, because my mother is living in the other side of the world, and somehow she know that when others ask, and she would say, well, I saw in the dream and he's sick, can you guys call him? That's what my mother says to my sister. Then they call me, but if I'm sick, I'm trying to avoid answering the phone call, but if I happen to answer, I try to pretend that I'm okay, right? Then she asks me right away, I know you are not well, is that right? So this kind of incident I have heard many, especially with close relationship. It can be mother, father, or it can be even siblings, or it can be partners. They have dreams about somebody. And so in the Buddhist teachings, we little bit talk about that type of dreams. So because your mind does not know the distance, then your mind feel it. And then you, through the dreams, you are while you are sleeping, you are in some kind of vulnerable or very sensitive place. then in the sleep you would describe it, the form of the dream. So there are a few type of kind of studies around dreams, like as an I remember one of the study I read some time ago. It's about everybody's dreaming, and now that study is about when somebody's dreaming and you can see that that person's eyeball is kind of dancing even though your eyes are closed. Then this scientists, they wake them up, the people who did the study. So then they found out, and they even become mentally unsettled if they could not dream 5 to 7 days. So such a studies were there, but I don't know how much those are valid right now. And as I remember, what I'm saying is I read about 20 years ago. So yeah, dreams are a very interesting subject to think about. Hope I answered the question.
I was feeling a bit stressed, I think, today in session. I think I noticed it with a lot of twitching going on with my eyelids and my fingers and stuff like that. Little uncontrollable twitches.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. That can happen. But if it is so, if it is really hurtful,
Oh no,
then
no,
I
no,
would
it's
encourage
not. It's not
you
hurtful.
to. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay. If it is not hurtful, then try to not to respond to that. But if it is really hurtful, slowly stand and then a little bit move again, sit down. So it can be again a part of our mind, playing with us to take our attention. But sometimes it can be hurtful by having wrong posture, or it can be something else.
I do notice
again,
some.
Yes, go ahead.
I do notice sometimes that one of my feet tends to be numb if I sit in a certain posture for a long time.
So maybe I told you last week, but anyhow, let me remind many of you if I haven't mentioned it. This meditation posture, the meditation posture has designed to numb our legs. Most people don't know that, because there's a reason behind it. Reason is, when you sit with the right posture, cross the legs with straightened back, so our mind is settling. Settling mind means your body also settling, and your breath also settling. Not just your mind, not just your body, your breath also settling. Like an average person would take 12 to 14 breath at a time, at a minute, maybe sometimes 16. But a good meditator will go down to 4 to 6 breath when you get into deep meditation. But then you all know our brain needs oxygen. Your heart needs oxygen. In order to support your life, what do? We don't provide a lot of blood to your legs during the meditation. That's why we are training with this posture. And as a result of it, what happened? You will feel numb legs or
I feel like stroking my shit.
sorry.
Man, I'm just stroking
I think
my
some random people
man.
joined
I'm
in.
a freak.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Hey man, we got something going on in here.
Should I wait?
So I think some randoms joined. You can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so now what is happening? Then our legs easily can get into sleep or numb. But as a meditator, when that happened, just notice it, come back to your breath. So it will happen actually at the beginning. So most of the time, what does meditators do when your legs happen to numb or when your legs happen to sleep? We move our body, we move our legs. That's why teachers ask to not to do that. Reason is, if you happen to move your legs, then you are not supporting your body to develop with your practice, your posture. Later, but this is very important, later you will not feel anything, numb or sleep. Your legs, even though your legs might be numb or your legs might be sleep, but you don't notice it. That is the reason we as meditators, when you get up, when you are getting up after the meditation, make sure to check your legs before you stand. And all the time, better to move your legs forward and shake a little bit. Then make sure your legs are okay. Stand. There's another trick.
Can you do a meditation walk before doing this too?
Sorry?
I've heard that in order to last longer on the meditation stuff, some people do the meditation walk first before they do this. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, yes, that would be really helpful too. And having a walking meditation before you have sitting meditation. And I often even encourage meditators to do that. And also we encourage you to do that at the retreats too. Have a walking meditation before you come to sitting practice. That would be really helpful. But again, still that can happen after 20 or 30 minutes. Your legs can go to numb or your legs will go to sleep. And therefore, after meditation, make sure that just throw your legs to front of your body, shake it a little bit. If it is still sleepy or tingling or numb, just take some saliva and put onto your toenail. Your legs will wake up fast. If you have water around, do that. But most of the time you don't have water around you. I would do just put my finger into mouth and take some saliva and touch your toe. Your legs will wake up right away. So looks like we have some new meditators today. So new to me. We're not new to others. Any other questions? Yes? Yes?
I have a question about focus. So when I meditate for longer than 20 minutes or so and I really start relaxing, I notice that my focus also starts to relax. And when that happens, I find myself, I'm still watching my breath or whatever my object of meditation is, but I find that other thoughts happen and I don't realize they're happening, and I seem to catch them halfway through like a sentence. It almost feels like it's not me that's making the thought, And I wonder if I'm relaxing my focus too much as well. So I was just wondering if maybe you could talk a little bit about while meditating, should I maintain what I would call like laser focus, or should focus also be relaxed as well?
So thank you very much telling this, and sound like you are a long time meditation practitioner. So
I
yeah,
am.
wonderful to hear that. Yes. So that's what exactly happening with the meditation. Now, if I bring you an example, think you have unclear water bottle, muddy water bottle. So if you want to find a settle or clear water, what you have to do, you just have to place it in somewhere, and then better to not to disturb. If you don't disturb that, what will happen? Slowly that mud will settle on the bottom of the bottle. Then you will see a clear water. On the top you will see some pieces are floating. So that's how you separate mud, water, and some other particles without disturbing. That is what exactly we are doing with meditation practice. We just sit without doing anything. Now, if you go back to that water bottle analogy, it takes some time to settle your settle mud. The same way, throughout the day, our mind goes everywhere, jumping. Our thoughts jump here and there all the time. In order to settle your mind, it will take at least 20 minutes. So if you really happen to not to engage with anything next 20 minutes, then you will get into deep mindfulness. We call it tranquil state after 40 minutes. That's why normally we encourage meditators to at least practice 40-minute meditation. In that 40-minute, but each time when you disturb yourself, and each time, then again your time will begin. It's like you are pushing the water bottle again, and mud will all over the bottle. It will take again 20 minutes to settle back. So then how long you have practiced, that long your body will start to support you, your mind will start to support you. But that time slowly will reduced with the training and with the practice. And as I mentioned, first you catch your thoughts after it start to flow away. Maybe a few minutes later you notice your mind, you catch your thoughts. But later you will catch yourself faster. Then you will see just thought as thoughts. But at the beginning you will see lot of values in those thoughts. Later you will see just another thought. You will not pay attention to it. Then thought will disappear. Thank you for bringing that experience up. So I would encourage everybody, just do your best. So just remember, you are not a reactor. You are an observer during the meditation. Yes. Any other thoughts or questions? Yes, great.
I'm at the place currently within meditation. I think that it was just as you described, where I'm seeing a lot of value attributed to thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not sure where I learned this or if I came up with it, but if a thought seems to have a really great value that seems to be kind of difficult to let it pass, what I'll do is I'll kind of, in a way, like, or smile to it, or, you know, give it compassion, in a way, kind of kiss it on the forehead. Is that not a correct way to go about it? Am I proverbially shaking the water bottle by giving it compassion? Should I just let it run its course?
Well, I think you found your you found your answer. So what I'm hearing from you is, right now you are realizing, well, it's another thought. Then let it go. Right? Yeah. Think about just like our breath. But I totally agree with you. Most of the time, what is happening to us, we value our thoughts. That's how we live our life. We value some thoughts, we devalue some other thoughts. But during the meditation, probably you have very good thoughts and you don't want to let those thoughts go. You want to hold that thought, respect that thought. But yes, that's being a disturbance for us as a meditator. As a meditator, that each thought is just a thought, arising and passing away, just like your breath. So, be neutral with the thought. And for you, yes, I think you found the answer, which is when you happen to notice you are thinking, okay, another thought, come back to your breath. If while you're doing your breathing meditation, or if you are doing any other technique, come back to your practice. Just see that's another thought. Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for those questions. Those are really practical and valuable questions. Really come from people who want to practice. And so it is now 10:16 from my time. I think should we stop here for today?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. And it's good to see all of you, and I would encourage all of us to think about now this is very important for meditation. I would encourage you to think right before meditation begin. That way we can have a good practice and have a full understanding about what we are doing and helpful. So one of the main practice one of the main thing we are thinking of, starting something mindfully, continue it mindfully, ending it mindfully. That goes with
Hey,
the
I'm a
success
freak,
of it.
and is stroking your shit a form of meditation?
Sorry?
I said I'm a freak, and is stroking your shit a form of meditation?
He means jerking off.
So some reason I didn't hear you well.
Don't know if it warrants a response.
I think it does. You can make anything a meditation. The way you
What about anal?
Yeah, you can make anything a meditation. If you approach things that you want to grow with it, whether it's growing more kindness or growing more strength, or whatever you're choosing to focus on, it's what you're going to get out of the activity.
Thank you.
Having said that, there are some activities that are going to give you more benefits faster. A lot of spiritual people, especially monks, will like not do anything sexual because they find ways to guide their mind more powerfully. So that's something to think about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bhante, I hope that was okay.
Please.
Oh, I was saying to Bhante, I hope what I said was okay.
Okay then, I think very good to meet all of you again today, and wonderful to see, wonderful to have a conversation, practice with all of you. So I will see you again next week, and thank you very much being here. Any announcement or anything?
Nope, just that Bhante plans to return weekly for these sessions whenever available, which should be most of the time. So everyone is welcome to join us again next week. And I think NeoJax, maybe if you wanted to mention, I think there's a new session other than Wednesday as well. I don't know if you want to call out I forget which day the new session is on.
We haven't found the time yet. We'll put a poll up in the Discord if people want to vote for another evening or a time on the weekend. We're going to start another regular session. So look out for the poll, everybody.
Okay.
I'll probably
Wonderful.
I probably will be participating in these things as well more and more often. So.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks everyone. I think we can
Thank you,
go
guys.
outside.
No problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
Damn, so nobody gets horny as fuck.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna head back to my place. Like, just.
I can't.
Hi, Casper.
Hello.
Seems we had
Well, that was
something.
interesting. I feel like I missed most of it, but yeah, this is nice.
You joined midway? Nice.
For the time being.
Hello, Casper. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
It's well. It's nice to hear.
Are you by any chance one of the people that actually run these sessions?
I have guided meditation a couple of times and also kind of help organize this a little bit.
Okay, do you guys get like random people come out of nowhere and like do stuff like this sometimes? Like, I'm sorry they came out of nowhere and did this to you guys. Like that's ah man, people these days, you know?
Hello, nature.
I think that like if we have a public instance, that maybe that's a little more likely. Usually when it's sent to friends of us like this, it's mostly fine. But I guess, you know, having not done this a whole lot, like this is the first time that I've personally seen that. But you know, everybody is at different places and stages of their lives, and I really thought that the response that was given by you're also NeoJax, I'm guessing. Or what was it? I'm confused.
So that's Amazer, and this is NeoJax. But halfway through, she took the headset, and then I jumped in on the other one.
Oh, okay.
I should
Yeah, we
also
swapped
mention there's
Baby
another
Cutie.
Ready Player Emmer in there that's just sitting there.
Oh yeah, that's my desktop account, or that's my main account for desktop or PC VR. This is my Quest VR headset, and my PC VR is sometimes like annoying, so I joined on Quest instead.
So you're both having out-of-body experiences.
Yes.
That's right. This Buddhism thing is getting crazy in VR.
So when do we reach the avatar state?
I thought the response given was very good though. Neojax, I think that was an excellent way to respond to that situation.
Thanks.
You were good at that, man. You are very skillful.
Oh shucks, you guys.
No man, like you're good at this. Seriously, like that blew my mind. I was like, wow, he took care of it. Good.
Yeah, he diffused that really quick.
I was compelled
Well,
to
I
say
hope
something.
that
I'm like, I don't want to be able to say something.
I hope my answer is actually really helpful for them.
Yeah, for real. That's the whole point, isn't it? Anyways, guys, you can take something as what we might consider as extreme as that. You know, if you were to put it in the eyes of Buddha, wouldn't you consider our daily unenlightened actions possibly as extreme? You know, every moment's as a learning opportunity for sure. So, I do appreciate Neojax turning it into that.
Are you in the Discord for our group?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Always welcome.
I joined today because I want to, learn a lot about this because I really love Buddhism. There's a lot of good philosophy behind it, a lot of wisdom, a lot of peace.
Yeah, I agree. Just to mention, Bhante Sathi is from a center that has a monastery, and there are other monks. And now that they have a Quest headset for joining into our VR meditation group, we could potentially have other monks joining besides Bhante Sathi in the future too. So I think that, and we plan to explore, engaging with other teachers and other monks of various traditions to have more guests and broad perspectives that we can all learn from. So there's definitely more opportunity in the future to hear from other monks who are very experienced in practicing meditation and studying Buddhism.
Yeah. And the Quest doesn't need like a strong PC to run it. I mean, it works on its own, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's Carl
quite
here
helpful.
actually was the one that helped get our world translated into a Quest compatible smaller version here. So without Carl's work, it wouldn't be so easy to invite people to join without having a gaming PC.
I
It's
know
much
what
easier for
waifu is
me to
up
share.
Carl and Casper, are you guys related?
He's waifu. I'm husbando.
Right.
What?
It's not gay, we're wearing socks.
Oh dear.
Someone married us in VR chat a long time ago, so I adopted the name.
Yeah.
That's why we have the name.
There you go, Casper. You made it weird again. Ah.
Hey, don't make it insulting.
Ah.
You have to be
I'm
the
gonna
Q
get
is gonna
going.
get your ass
But
if you
have one
call
of
it
those.
insulting.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Thank you for joining us.
Likewise.
Yeah,
See you next time.
Okay, so I'm also going to
Next
go.
time.
Wonderful to see all of you, and we'll see you again next
It's
week.
nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
See you.
And and I think I have
So-
to go tend to some
Emma, before
other
you
work.
go, one question.
Sure.
How was the frames today with all the people? Do you have their avatars on?
going on?
So I don't know. I'm just using the default safety settings, I think, and I'm on Quest, so most of the avatars are robots.
Yeah, I'm asking because you're on Quest. So how's the frames with this many people?
So it's about like 35 frames per second right now, which I
Right.
guess is, probably not bad considering I don't know how many people are in the world at this point. It seems like quite a few. But I think there's still room for potentially
Oh yeah,
improving
I know
and
there's room for that.
optimizing.
So I'm just imagining how much we can bring it up if we optimize it. Probably to 50 with this many people. Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I think we should be able to get it to that.
Traditional European religions.
Alright,
And then
Yeah,
maybe you
see
want to
you
ask
soon.
me a
Sorry,
more
I can't
specific
stick around too
thing,
much,
which ones
but
are
I have to
the-
get back to
It's
some work. But take care, and it was nice meeting you too, Casper, and everyone else. Take care.
Take care.
Yeah, we're not doing
I
that.
was previously under the
I just
So,
saw you
time.
here still.
This happens here, by the way, a lot every week.
Yeah, I saw once. Yeah, I've been here one time and I saw the sign, but I didn't expect to just stumble upon a session. But yeah, maybe it was actually
Right.
quite needed. I just needed to quiet my mind for some time.
Mm.
Some really helpful insight, actually. Even though it was brief, it felt like it anyway.
Well, I have a feeling you're the kind of person who can pick those things up and use it quite well. So glad you stumbled upon it today.
Yeah, I'll probably be trying to tune in more or something because I used to actually meditate a lot, not like for any like religious purposes or like anything like this, but just as a way to really calm the mind because anxieties and things. What were you gonna say, Casper? Sorry.
You could always send the channel. I record every session, so I have about 12 videos so far.
Oh yeah, I'll have to check them out. Happy to.
The Discord is over there as well, if you want to join it and be pinged when the sessions are happening.
Yeah, I may have to.
bouncing off with a friend too. I see imagination.
Really? I like your name, Stater, like the component generator, right? That's cool.
Exactly. You're one of the few people who gets that. This is a crazy avatar.
Yeah, what does that mean?
So your eyes are actually above the ball. I see now.
Oh yeah.
So if I look at the ball, I'm looking below your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I
Not that I ever had any more.
Yeah, this one's an interesting avatar. I was always, I think I showed you this one, Carl, right? It's something weird.
It's like a ball?
Different intentions behind them.
It's something. Somebody once referred to it as like a Mobius strip. Something almost like this enclosed in an orb, which was kind of spot on actually.
And Buddhism came from India, so yeah.
Like I thought if ever I'm gonna make an avatar or anything on this game, I might try to improve upon this avatar somehow, but I don't know.
Run away to say just with you, that would kind of been good for other people too. Oh well. Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of this world, by the way? I made this.
It's beautiful.
So good.
I'm glad you guys like it. I don't know which one of you is in Quest. Hopefully the frames aren't too bad in Quest.
I'm in a Quest and I love it. Stater, do you know why we're getting so much feedback? Do you know why we're getting so much feedback from you?
Oh, you are.
Do you do work for the VR Chat Mystery School?
Let me see when I'm
like I've
talking.
seen
No,
you
that's better. Oh, just a little
VR
bit
Chat
now.
Mystery School? Oh, I don't know
You
about
might just
that.
have to fine tune your like microphone sensitivity. I like to keep it around 25%. It seems really low, but it's actually usually enough. Because I use Turtle Beaches, so maybe with your
mine's at
headset it's a
80.
little different. Try it like.
Did you just go and hang out with those masturbating guys?
No, I hung out all by myself. I was just enjoying the quiet and peace and had a little mini meditation on the bench.
Oh, so serious.
Yeah, like I said, it's,
I like how you refer to them.
it's almost natural to like.
I think that staying was short. That probably says something.
It's almost like.
That quickly, you think that of me?
Yeah, maybe I should just get some headphones.
So are these two you guys' accounts? You switch together every now and then?
We generally try not to. We log in as ourselves. But just halfway through the I've got the baby right here next to me, and halfway through the meditation, I wanted Marliese to join, so I said, "Hey, jump in." And so, cause she was in there, I just went in on hers.
How's
Yeah,
the baby?
but no, he's right here. He's with me. Normally that's me, and normally this is her. Yeah.
I see.
It's 2021, Carl. Gender swapping is not surprising anymore.
That's fair.
Okay.
Totally correct.
Yes.
That's a pretty cool dinosaur up there.
Can't see the dinosaur.
So, babe, Carl over here, he built this world.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm the developer.
That's so
over
cool.
here.
Awesome. Yeah,
I
this is
would-
really
Glad you guys
beautiful.
like it.
I love it. Hey, and I'd love to
Yeah.
see if at any time you wanted to make more meditation worlds. I've got a bunch of ideas I want to make happen. Or maybe
Sure.
you teach
If you're in the
classes.
social server, if you're in the
I am
social
on-
server, I think there's a place where you can share your ideas and something like that. So when I come back to this project, I can make something that you would like.
Awesome.
specifically.
Yeah, I was thinking about like a lake meditation where a storm comes, but then you dive under the water and suddenly it's all peaceful. And another thing
That
we
sounds
were
interesting.
thinking about was like there might be a little spot in the world where you get there and push a button and then you fly off and then suddenly you're in the hands of a giant Buddha looking down on the world. Or there's a few other different meditation experiences that I was thinking would be great to create for
Would be
people.
great to create in VR, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Kusho.
figured this place smelled of your work.
Hey! Oh,
How's it going?
it's been a while.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Welcome to this aspect of my world.
Great, actually.
very nice.
I've been having a bunch of
Yeah,
job
there's that
interviews,
Carl Cron
and
and,
tomorrow's my last
sun in
one,
it.
and they're going really well. So I'm feeling super confident and happy.
Yeah, so all these people, if they just